Yo, what's going on, guys? Parker here, and I am back with another video. And today I got my top 2 NBA prize picks plays for the day. And before we get into this, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel down below. Give this video a big thumbs up for more content. And if you are interested in joining my premium Discord for all of my slips and all of my wraps for slips like this, like this, like this, like this, then go ahead and click that link down below in the description and get yourself a 3-day free trial going on right now. You can test out the Discord, see if you like it and everything like that, see if you want to stay in there. And it's lots of fun in there, a bunch of great guys in there as well. And then also shout out the sponsor of today's video, Thrive Fantasy. Thrive Fantasy is running another free square tomorrow, guys. Thrive Fantasy is running a free Jimmy Butler or Jason Tatum square. Not sure yet. It hasn't been set out yet. But they're running a free square tomorrow for either Jason Tatum or Jimmy Butler. I'll let you guys know on Twitter when that comes out, but to run that free square, and they will match your first deposit up to $250, guys. So got to check out Thrive Fantasy and use code FF23. The link to that is down below in the description. Really would appreciate that. It really helps me out a ton. But without further ado, let's get right into these plays. So first play I want to talk about today is I got Jimmy Butler over 50.5 fantasy score versus the Celtics. Jimmy is coming off of back-to-back rough games. He hasn't played great in either of these losses. I expect a player of his caliber like him to come in and play well in a must-win game. Left that out of my typing there. Jimmy should have a much higher usage as the Heat struggled last game, having Jimmy off the ball a good portion. I don't know what was up with Jimmy last game. If you guys watched game 5, comment down below if you saw the same thing as me, because I saw Jimmy kind of being hesitant and passive. He honestly didn't look like he wanted to play the other night. I don't know what was up with him the other night, but he didn't look like himself out there. He looked passive. He looked hesitant. And he just overall didn't look like the player we've known to see throughout the playoffs, throughout this entire season and everything like that. So I expect a much more aggressive Jimmy in this game coming up. And even with his rough performances, Jimmy has covered this line in 3 of the 5 games throughout the series. And Jimmy has been a top 2 player throughout the entire NBA playoffs. Only player been better than him throughout is Jokic. And this is a spot where he'll step up and have the ball in his hands constantly. Game like this, must-win game for Miami, because I know Miami, technically, it's not a must-win. They don't want to go back to Boston for a Game 7 and trying to not be the only team in NBA history to blow a 3-0 lead. They don't want to do that. That's going to be a rough game for them. That's going to be a rough spot. It's going to be tough for them to play well and win that game. So this is a must-win game. I expect Jimmy to have the ball in his hands constantly, and I expect him to go down swinging if he goes down. So Jimmy's going to shoot the ball a lot tomorrow. He's going to have the ball in his hands a lot to create for others tomorrow. Jimmy's going to have that dog defensive game that he always does. So Jimmy Butler, over 50.5 fantasy score is my favorite play of the day and my first play of the day. Next up, I got Al Horford, over 8.5 rebounds plus assists. He's over this with ease with 16 and 11 in his last 2 games. The Celtics have a shortened rotation now, so Brogdon is going to be out tomorrow, I assume. He didn't play in the second half last game. It looks like he's going to be out tomorrow. So that's going to lead to more minutes for Horford. Obviously, that's just what's going to happen. Horford's going to play heavier minutes. He's going to get the ball more. He's going to have more opportunities to facilitate and things like that. And the Celtics have found their rhythm offensively by running sets to utilize Horford's passing skills. 5 assists and 4 assists in the last 2 games. And if you've watched those games from the eye test, you can tell Al has had the ball in his hands a lot more in the low post, looking to facilitate for others more opportunities to pass, more opportunities to create. So I really like this spot here. It's a must-win game for both teams. So must-win games are usually more low scoring throughout NBA history. So that leads to more rebound opportunities for Horford. If more missed shots are occurring for both teams, then Horford's going to get more rebound opportunities. He's going to get more opportunities to grab rebounds, and offensive or defensive. And I really like the spot here. 8.5 simply too low. This line will likely be bumped to 9, so get it in early before it gets bumped. So Al Horford over 8.5 rebounds plus assists is my second play of the day. So those were my top 2 early research NBA prize picks plays for the day. Like I said, if you guys enjoy my content and you want to see more from me, please subscribe to the channel down below. Give this video a big thumbs up, as you guys do not even understand how much that helps me. That helps me out so much every single day, and I really would appreciate it. It helps out this channel a lot. And yeah, it helps me, get closer to reach my dreams and everything like that. And then lastly, if you guys want to show some love to your boy, go ahead and hop on Thrive Fantasy. Take advantage of that free square tomorrow and use code FF23, or today when you're seeing this. But I'm filming this the day before. But without further ado, I will see you guys all in the next.